Self-awareness is a superpower. Thank you for visiting Soul and Vibration. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to spot a life path number. So when I started studying numerology, after a while, I started noticing that I could just see certain behaviors or physical traits and physical personality traits, or just certain ways. I started noticing a pattern between each life path number, or not necessarily life path number, people who are strongly associated with certain numbers. So even though I mentioned life path number, and this video or other videos are titled life path numbers, it can also be the person's birthday number that might be very dominant within their personality, or their month or year, or a combination of numbers that are pretty dominant within a person's personality. So yes, I am able to pretty much tell by seeing certain things within a person's personality that you can see physically, or even the way a person dress or carry themselves, what numbers they are strongly associated. I thought a video like this might be super cool or interesting, because say you are a certain life path number or strongly associated with a certain number, you can get an idea of how others might see you, or you might be able to just look at a person and just get an idea of what numbers they are strongly associated with. Ways to spot the number 11 vibration. So unlike the number 2, so the number 11 adds up and reduces to the number 2. Unlike the number 2, which is very feminine in its appearance, and when I say feminine, I mean magnetic, nurturing, caring, and all these things, mothering. Yes, the number 11 has that within it, but you will see more of a masculine energy within the number 11 vibration. So the number 11 will have a unisex type vibe about it, but at the same time, the masculine side of it will dominate that feminine essence that you will get from it from time to time. So say for example, if this is a female who is strongly associated with the number 11 vibration, she's going to have a dominant, expressive, and direct, which means masculine, way about her, along with a feminine, graceful, magnetic way about her. So it's like a combination of masculine and feminine equally fused into an individual. So yeah, a way to spot a person with a strong 11 vibration is whenever you see a male or a female, that basically it's like they have this confidence about them that comes with the number 1 vibration, this kingly, queenly confidence that's very strong, very dominant, that gets your attention. Similar to the sun in astrology. In astrology, the sun pretty much represents our ego. The sun is at the center of our solar system, and its gravitational pull keeps everything within our galaxy. So the number 11 vibration, similar to that, repeated, the number 1 repeated twice, these people will have a very magnetic vibe, a very magnetic presence, a very magnetic essence about them, a very masculine, kingly or queenly presence about them. But along with that, you'll feel a hint of femininity. You'll feel the femininity with the masculine energy. The masculine energy will just be more dominant. When it comes to appearance, I noticed that just like men strongly associated with the number 2, number 6, and the number 9, Men with the number 11 vibration will grow their hair, you know, grow their hair or do things to their hair or appearance and do things that some might consider feminine, you know, but when you see it on them, there's nothing girly or woman-like about it. It's just them, like they own it so well. And that is because that is a part of their personality, because they are a balance between masculine energy and feminine energy, but more masculine than feminine because the number 1 vibration is repeated. With the number 11 vibration, these people tend to be pretty much good at whatever it is that they put their mind to. You'll find these people in creative positions, creative fields. So whether they are natural creators creating with their hands, or they're poets, singers, speakers, or whatnot, these people are extremely creative. And another thing with these people is that they're extremely creative, but I find that they have a hard time trusting themselves to create freely. So these are the type of people that will create but reinvent while they're creating. So it's like they'll take something that has been done before and then pretty much reinvent it and make it into something new. Yes, it's something new and it's super creative, but it's not completely original. The number 11 more than has what it takes to be original in their creativity, but that number 1 energy has a hard time of trusting itself to be free and just color outside the box. Because the number 1 energy having to do with our ego and how we identify with life, and we our energetic essence, or to me our ego is like an energy. Okay, so our ego is like an energy that expresses through us, that recognizes itself through physical things or thoughts, tangible things. So with the number 1 being repeated twice, it's like basically the number 11 doesn't trust itself to go out and create something that's never been seen before, because it recognizes itself through tangible things. So basically tangible things that has already been created feel safe, where things that hasn't been created before, it's like they don't trust that it will be acceptable, because these tangible things that has been created before were once acceptable. So it's easier to take it and spin it and make it into something new than to step off the cliff and come up with something random, unexpected, and completely different. The number 11 has a hard time trusting itself, so that is why it'll gravitate towards refurbishing, reinventing, rebuilding things that has already been done. When the number 11 energy, having the number 1 repeated twice, is more capable than any other number of inventing new things. You know, just like the number 3, the number 11 is capable of just inventing magic, because this is a master number. The number 11 is a psychic number. This is a creative genius. It's just a matter of trusting itself. And that's another thing, another way of recognizing the number 11 vibration. It's like this person will have a sense of confidence about them naturally, but if you observe them closely, along with that confidence will be a shadow of insecurity. We are all having this human experience trying to figure out life and how to go about doing things. But I feel like the number 11 is super hard on themselves, harder than any other number. Why? Because naturally the number 1 vibration, having to do with the ego and being first and all those things, this vibration is repeated. So it's like the number 11, it's like extremely hard on itself, extremely critical. So within the number 11, often there's turbulence going from one extreme to the next, because this number is so hard on itself and such a overachiever. That's another way to spot the number 11 vibration. These people are overachievers. They do not cut themselves any slack. They're always trying to go above and beyond. Their goals tend to be extremely high. And for sometimes I feel like a goal can be so high that it causes procrastination. And I believe procrastination is due to pretty much, number one, not being interested enough, or number two, not feeling that one is good enough. So the number 11 could be such overachievers that they set their goals so high to where they talk themselves out of even trying, because they might feel like they don't have what it takes, when really they have everything that it takes, because these people are your master manifestors, because they have that number 1 vibration repeated. That adds up to the number 2. If you are enjoying the content that I'm sharing here on YouTube, I have a good feeling that you would also appreciate what I'm sharing over on Instagram. Go and check me out at Soul and Vibration. Just stop by and check out the pick a card reading and different motivational content that I am dropping there daily. I have a good feeling that you might enjoy it. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please be sure to share, like, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.